You are watching an English video. You hear the words and you understand every single one. But then it is your turn to speak. Your mind goes blank. Your mouth won't move. You just freeze up. This happens because of a gap in our training. We spend almost all our time teaching our brains to receive the language, but almost zero time teaching our mouths to produce it. Fearing embarrassment locks our speaking ability behind a door we can't open. To bypass that fear, we use a solo practice technique called shadowing. It allows you to practice in complete privacy, without an audience, and without the pressure to be perfect. Success comes from turning your ears and your mouth into a team. By moving from quiet listening to active vocalization in a safe space, you train your voice to keep up with what your brain already knows. Shadowing is quite simple. You take a recording of a native speaker and immediately start echoing their sentences out loud, exactly as you hear them. Step 1 is to watch. Choose something short and simple that you actually enjoy, like a basic YouTube lesson or a scene from a movie you know well. Step 2 is to pause. Stop the video immediately after you hear a single short sentence. This gives you a moment to hold the exact sound of those words in your mind. Step 3 is to repeat. Speak that sentence out loud. Try to mimic the original speaker as closely as possible, copying their rhythm, their tone, and the way they pronounce each word. You don't need to worry about the grammar rules here. In this exercise, you are focusing entirely on the music of the language, the way the words sound and feel when they leave your mouth. This repetition builds muscle memory. Just like learning an instrument, you are physically training your mouth muscles to form English words without thinking. If you stumble, simply rewind and try again. These mistakes are exactly how your mouth learns to move smoothly. This process transforms your favorite videos into a zero-judgment speaking coach, available whenever you have a few minutes to practice. Instead of just hearing about it, let's try it together right now. I am going to say a short sentence. Listen carefully, wait for the cue on your screen, and then say the words out loud, wherever you are. Here's the sentence. I will practice speaking every day. If that felt a bit strange or awkward, you are doing it right. Everyone feels shy when they first start talking to a screen, but that feeling is a sign that you are moving past your comfort zone. Think of this as an emotional workout. By leaning into that brief moment of feeling silly and private, you are slowly destroying the anxiety that stops you from speaking in public. You don't need hours of exhausting study to see results. Just 5 to 10 minutes of shadowing every day is enough to keep your progress moving forward. If you come across an unfamiliar word, look it up. Write it in a small notebook to remember it next time. Stick with simple, daily life sentences at the start. Mastering the basics builds a foundation of confidence that stays with you when you eventually move on to more complex topics. This chart shows how consistent effort adds up. While the first few days might feel slow, those daily 5-minute sessions eventually make it much easier to speak without having to translate every word in your head. The best part of this method is the total safety it provides. You can practice as much as you want without ever worrying about judgment, because your only audience is you. I have a small challenge for you. Commit to your first 5-minute shadowing session tonight. You can even use the dialogue from this video to get started. Real fluency is a physical habit that grows through repetition. By opening your mouth and starting with just one sentence today, you are already on your way to leaving that shyness behind.